And what's goody, people? How's everybody doing out there? Give me a minute. Golly, we got our quadruple high beams on today. Need high beams to drive down a normal street. Right. Now they turn them off conveniently. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we're going to point out all the odd behaviors all you folks do now. All of it. I ain't putting up with nothing no more. Feel me? Real talk. Y'all folks, it's funny. So yeah, let's talk about reality, homie. All right? Let me talk about the reality that y'all can't face. Right? Like I said, what I realize is all these people, they really on some YouTube stuff. Oh, okay. So you think everybody on what you on? Come on, man. You know better than that, bro. All right. Y'all keep that nonsense over there, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. We don't play on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. I ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. Could care less. I'm the type of person that when you talk to me, you're going to respect me. I don't care who you is. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, these folks ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. Ever. You ain't been about nothing. Why do y'all get online in that fake energy? I would love to know. Feel me? Yeah, like I said, it's so funny, man, because they think everybody a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You understand? Like I said, I come from a whole different world. I'm a whole different ball game. Batman is unstoppable. Vertical live stream. Let them have the chats because they got to literally try to make a living off of little corny super chats and stuff. That's what they doing right now. Doing these streams about the same people that they targeted, right? And all of them literally are hiding. That's what they do. They hide behind the internet. Wow. Unbelievable, bro. Absolutely unbelievable. Like, wow. I bet folks is proud of you. That's what they doing, begging so they can get like at the most like a $20 super chat. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. And they'll do it like every stream, like acting like they accomplishing something. But over here, when I'm asking for money, they sending over people. Yeah, y'all on some petty stuff. Y'all on some YouTube stuff. Yeah, you can have that. You can have the fake little chat rooms. I don't feel no way about it. You can have that because that's all petty money. That's all little nonsense. Y'all roll with the devil, you already lost. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what you got to do. You got to sit in the chat room and beg and get your little super chats when everything you doing and saying is pure evil. And you got to hide behind a computer. I don't. I'll come outside every day. Look, 12 in the box, 1 like immediately. Real numbers, what none of them could ever do. None of them. You serious? This whole platform knows that this is my network. Real talk. I'm your boss. I make you Masons pay me. Yeah, I'm out here, cuzzy. What's goody, huh? Don't want to act like this is camera angles or something. Ain't no camera angles over here. What? This is the reality. You feel me? Like I said, yeah, you got folks on some YouTube stuff. We ain't got nothing to do with YouTube, partner. Who was you talking to? What? So what? You talking about Georgia? I'll run Georgia. Everybody know that. I'll run Atlanta. Like literally. Like what? Can you imagine folks getting online pretending? Bro, I'll run Atlanta. Like for real. Like this came out. Even your boy, even your Mason Tariq Nasheed acknowledged that. He said all of that. He said, turns out it's true. That's what he said. He said, turns out it's actually true. He literally validated my street cred a long time ago. This was years ago. These people act like I ain't been winning for a minute. I've been winning forever. I won when I was born. I ain't never lost. All I do is win. You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. You understand? Y'all folks is funny, bro. Y'all folks is funny as hell. Sitting there acting like they talking about something, ain't talking about nothing. Like, what? What is y'all talking about? Like, realistically, Y'all do all that just so you can get a couple of super chats, man. Y'all people funny as hell. They ain't making no money over there. Like I said, I'm talking about real money over here. I'm talking about billions in equity, buildings worth billions of dollars, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed right now. My own car lot I pay over $100 for every month. I own real wealth. I get to push my weight around in reality because I'm a real king. I'm really rich. Yeah, these people make me more proud every day. I already hustled and got what I need. I don't got to be wage slaves like y'all. I don't got to work. Understand that. I don't got to do nothing. Like, that's the thing. Y'all got me misconstrued. You got me confused all the way, homie. Real talk. I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, everything with me is gorgeous. Everything with me is beautiful. Yeah, all these people is super jelly. Like, that's cool. And I don't play them games. Like, you gonna watch how you talk to me. Oh, I assure you. Oh, yeah. You ain't gonna talk to me and you're gonna stop talking to me like that. All of you. I assure you, you are. So now what? Here I am out here. Right? Everybody know what I own, what I got, pay cash for everything. I'm rich and wealthy every day. What's good? I don't feel no way. What's up? I'm going on my walk rich. I'm going on my walk wealthy. I'm going on my walk with my beautiful life. What's up? Like I said, Christina already negotiated $17.6 million. We're going to have like over $176,000 for furniture. Right. God already told me all this stuff is coming, that He's going to create opportunities and all this. Like I said, I'm with whatever. I have full faith in God. You know, it's God's plan, not mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. I came this far. You know, I'm going to listen to God no matter what. You know, all I'm saying is, like, you know, I just feel that I feel like the promise should be kept. The promise is that I'm going to get my money that I deserve and earn. I work hard every day, man. I earn my money, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, I shouldn't have to go work jobs and work for it again. Y'all don't get it. I've done that my whole life. I did that since I was 16, bro. I'm 36. That's 20 years. Got everything to show for it. I got all the wealth. I'm free. I'm happy. I'm not getting caught up like y'all. I heard Coach Eli got served papers. Yeah, he got served papers. He got caught up. That's what happens. You play silly games. You win silly prizes, homie. You with these trolls. I done told y'all. I told y'all to quit playing with these trolls. So you should have been getting in shape like me. Look at the muscles. Well, I'm a walking muscle now. You'll talk. You should have been getting in shape like me. 2 likes. What's up? What's up? Where's my energy at? What's up? Just like a concert. What's up? Real celebrity in the building, homeboy. Yeah, what's up? What's good with all y'all? Look at this. Look at this. We got a Congo view. This is what happened when you're really wealthy, when you're really rich. And this is light compared to what we're going to be looking at and what we're going to do. I got some download talking about Sydney. It gave me an actual like location, I think. So I'm going to use that location. I'm going to talk to Christina. When I receive a location from God, that's a big deal. So we may go there. I don't know if it means Sydney, Australia. I don't know. Like, it literally was saying something about going overseas too. Y'all don't get my whole life about to change. I'll call it right now. Completely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need much. You know, I really don't. I need that, like a good move. I need good money, right? I need Christina with me, who I love. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is I want to do this for my career. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to work. There's no reason why I should be working ever again. What I should be doing is running my own restaurant. Like, that's the thing. I'm just telling you, like, I'm not doing it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. I refuse to work to do something again that I've already done 8 million times. And these people had me start over. I'm not doing it again. So, like I said, y'all gonna have to figure it out. Like, real talk, like, nah. My blessing has to be money in my pocket. Money in my pocket. Yeah, I'm not working for it again. I worked for 20 years, bro. Tired of working for other people. I never did work for other people. When I worked for other people, I didn't put up with a lick of nothing. You can ask about me anywhere. And I took the money. I paid property taxes, sold a 50-acre property for $100,000. And when I didn't, I used that money to invest in myself. Oh, I'm a boss when it comes to work. Like, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I want to do it for fun. Like, I'll go work. Well, I'll go do temp work, right? Just not here where they won't give me any assignments, right? Where it'd be a waste of my time. Yeah, I'll go do temp work in Austin again and have all the money, and they won't even know that I'm filthy rich. You understand? I'll go do temp work and act like them, standing around while they do nothing. I'll actually work. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm real as hell. So you don't get it. Like I said, when I had the millions of dollars, I was pulling up the hood with boxing gloves and everything. What are you talking about? Getting down on camera. I'm 10-0 in my own league. What y'all mean? 3 likes. 3 likes, but you can't do it. Look at this. Y'all want to act like this is a game. I'm just saying, look. I'm trying to get a good angle. Look at that. What? I'm just saying. You better quit playing. It's ridiculous, bro. The Batman is the real deal. God builds me. God makes me. The devil ain't got nothing for me. Nothing. Y'all, it's funny. Y'all ain't never been about nothing. Ever. None of you. God told me to rest and relax. That's what he told me. He said, you ain't got to hustle, but I'm still out here, man. I'm sorry, but you got to show me, man. I want to, God doesn't have to. I believe in God and what he says and God's promise, and I'm going to take his advice and try, but I still got to work right now, man. That's the thing. I need to get my finances straight for right now, but I guess clearly it's not going to matter. That's what I think, but I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. God is definitely at work. I do see proof and evidence of that every day. I never doubt God, even when there isn't any proof of evidence. Like, there's a lot of time that goes by that there isn't. I keep pushing forward with God. I do. I believe in God's promise. 100%. I told y'all that. I don't care how bad it gets. I believe in God's promise, man. You understand? Like, that's my whole thing. Like, it just shouldn't take this long, bro. Come on, man. I paid my dues. I got to the level I'm supposed to be at. Like, that's the thing. Other people, y'all just living regular life, bro. I'm on a whole different journey than you. Like, I know that I'm owed like trillions. You understand? Because of how much I've done for the world, how much I've done for people. You will never know what this feels like. Know that you guaranteed that. Like, I'm old, bro. I've been due. When you walk it with God, it's different. I repeat, when you walk with God, it's different. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about it. None of you. You don't know nothing about this. And you never will. That's the truth. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have a relationship with God. Y'all showed me that. Anybody who's working against me, shit, you already know what it is with you. You can't get into heaven, I'll tell you that straight up. How you going to get into heaven going against the Son of God? People don't get the gateway to heaven is through me. You don't get there except through me. 100%. I'm the Messiah. You either with me or against me. Feel me? That's what's happening here. And y'all folks can't even see reality that's right in front of your eyes every day. Y'all folks is funny, man. Building the kingdom of God every day right in front of you. Everything over here is real. That's why I could never stand these fake people like out here. Never could stand y'all. Because y'all want to sit there and dismiss it, right? Because you go against God. Then you try to justify it and act like we doing something wrong because we can't stand y'all. Like, bro, you're going against God. You're going against what God intended. You're going against creation. All y'all. That's what all these so-called women do. I'm telling you. All the same. Yeah, I could tell day one y'all sold out. You sold your soul to the devil. You're going against God. Yeah, we ain't never in the wrong. God's people ain't never in the wrong. We point out what you're doing and not putting up with it. You understand? See, that's the difference. But what does the media do? Twist it. What do people do? Try to twist it. Try to change the story. Ain't that what they do every day? Yeah, I mean, that stuff works with regular people. That stuff works with snowflakes. It don't work with the mob. You understand what I'm saying? It don't. It don't work with the mob. It don't work with real people. Feel me? Like, that's my whole point. That was weird. So, I don't know, bro. I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. Like, legit, I don't know what to tell you. I just think y'all are funny. I legitly think y'all are funny. Real talk. I think God is going to give me so much money it's gonna be ridiculous, bro. That's what I think. Truly. Like I said, I'll never talk to you folks online again. Once I figure out what you on completely, I'm good, bro. Talking about a chat. Yeah, you thinking about little money. That's what I'm saying. They ain't making no money over there. Right. And y'all got to get that, right? And they talking about, oh, they monetize. Listen, brother. None of these people built a genuine channel. They're not monetized. They're lying. They could do whatever. You're working with YouTube, obviously, and doing illegal activity. Because I know for a fact that none of you are monetized genuinely. I know it for a fact. Nope. Yeah, what they're doing is illegal. And it's going to come out in court. And they're going to have to prove that these channels, that they got obtained monetization legally the right way. And I bet you it's going to come out and we're going to prove it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, see? Yeah, they're working with the company, bro. That's coming from YouTube and Google. They're who did this to me. Yeah, that's why I'm filing a big lawsuit. So, I mean, enjoy it while it lasts with all that little fake money. It ain't much. That's what I'm saying. You worried about little money, and what do y'all have to do? All sorts of illegal stuff, tons of nonsense. You sold your soul to the devil. Like, wow, bro. Y'all literally forfeited, right, going to heaven. That's what you forfeited in the process. Wow, you real smart. For a little bit, a couple of super chats. To be evil and gain nothing in this world. You're silly. What is it if a man gain the world and lose his soul? Exactly. Y'all funny as hell. That's what they don't get. They don't get the more you do, the more I've been through. All my suffering means everything. What you mean? That's a win. All my suffering is a win. I'm the son of God. You understand? Yeah, you funny. Yeah, you know exactly what time it is. You people, I got y'all on the run. All of you. You're running. Just like out here, they corrupt and they running. Every day y'all scared. Y'all know exactly what it is with Batman. I don't play. Yeah, exactly. I'm not supposed to be this smart, right? Yeah, y'all folks is funny as hell. Real talk. They got the real deal walking around and they know what it is. Even when folks wave to me, they do it with like a little bit of hesitation because they know. Yeah, y'all know you watching the Son of God. You know the mission I'm on. You know what I'm doing. We clean up the streets. Real talk, we do. This is what? Y'all do a bunch of talking. Y'all ain't got the heart to do what I do. They don't got the heart to move like me. Y'all ain't no gangsters and ain't no thugs. Y'all just regular folks. You understand? That's the thing. I'm telling you, they even look at me like anytime I even walk around, people look at me like in awe, like truly scared. Like, you know what I mean? Like people know, bro. You know what I mean? Can't hide it. Can't hide it no more. Can't hide the gangster. I'm the mob. You understand? Like I said, folks is funny, man. You understand? So, yeah, at the end of the day, how y'all doing out there? The ones that are in and out of prison still ain't built a future, huh? You took it personally than on me? This is what it is. People are triggered and pressed because I exist, right? I'm not the only one. This is like a thing going on everywhere, right? That's crazy, man. So-called women is all over social media posting nonsense. For what? You're talking about winning and losing. What is there to lose and win? I'm living my life. Your life is not verse anyone. It's just you live your life. So you don't know how to be happy. You don't know how to just live life to the fullest. That sucks for you, man. That sucks for you. That's how I knew these people day one. I was like, yeah, they can't teach me nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. That's literally the place you're coming from. You're coming from a place of ignorance, a lack of knowledge, a lack of faith. Your lack of faith is not my burden to carry, bro. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, they want to talk about money. Like God can't give me money. Like God can't do anything he want to do. God said, I can send you money anytime. That's what he told me. Y'all want to prove a point to these folks? Why don't you do that? Like, you know what I mean? God's already proven the point. He proved it twice. You know what I mean? He's proven it 1,000,000 times in my life. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I just need somebody to send another donation like that that's hefty and really put these folks in their place. I need y'all to fund what I'm doing. I made my stand. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, man. I'm winning. That's all. I'm winning against all of them. Like, did I waste any time? I hadn't even slept. Remember, I hopped right on the bicycle, remember? I do the right thing, man. You know? Like, I don't take orders or work for nobody or anything like that. I do me, but I do the will of God. We've been standing up. We just need funding. You know? So, it is what it is, man. People can't be flaking out, man. You can't flake out. I understand time and I understand money don't grow on trees. I'm grateful for everything, but I'm just saying, don't flake out, man. You know, this is go time right now. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all want to sit there and play games and pretend, but you ain't paying attention to what's going on. This is the month that I can build up this check. We over 97 bucks already. This is it. This is it. This is the time that we can build up this next check, right? Good luck, bro. You know, and then like I might start moving differently too at some point here and trying to figure it out. And then once the phone goes out, I'll figure out how to go on Wi-Fi and upload a couple of videos at least whenever I can. You know what I mean? So I'll still be making money. That's what these folks don't get. Like, y'all think anything gonna stop me? I'm not gonna stop no matter what. Because it's not about YouTube. It's not about the money. You know, I'm just trying to get my little money so I can survive and get by. You already know that. That's all. It ain't no big deal. I'm not trying to make extra money. There's no way to do it. I explained that to you. So when you speak like you heard me. You know, get your weight up, man. Not your hate up. Feel me? Get educated. Feel me? Then come talk to me. I'm a genius. Yeah, money ain't no object, man. Money is never an object with me. Like I said, Christina negotiated $17.6 million. That means I've got $17.6 million to my name. Ask her. She'll tell y'all straight up. Oh, wait, you don't get to talk to my girl because you're not royalty. Ooh. 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 I own buildings, bro. What do you think I'm going to do when I get all this money? I already got everything set up. All I'm going to be doing is training. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to get huge. I'm going to be pure muscle. You're going to be like, what the hell did we create? Minute I get like just some aminos, bro. I'm going to get huge. Y'all are going to be flipping, bro. You're going to be like, he's that big? I'm going to look like something out of some cartoon. Because I'm Batman. What do you mean? This is with nothing. Okay? This is without what I need. You understand? Like, what? Imagine when I'm actually doing things right and have money to do anything I need to do. The thing, y'all don't get the lessons I've learned in this period of time, of stagnation, whatever you want to call it. So I don't see how I was stagnated, really. I mean, somewhat, but like, the knowledge I've learned in this journey right here, in this past 2 going on 3 years as being Batman. And I mean, at the beginning of it, for a long time, we were doing great. And then all this stuff happened. And it wasn't anything bad or negative. It was all a learning experience. It was meant for me to go through. And it made me stronger. You understand? Like I said, folks can't tell you my story. Only I can. I'm the one living it. These people I've never met, how would they say anything about me? I've never met them. What the hell? It's a bug. So at the end of the day, like I said, reality is reality. I'm doing great. How do y'all feel? How are y'all coping with my success? Please tell me. Come on. Come on, let it out. Let it out. How's it going? You know, as if my physique, like my build, doesn't literally put a frown on their face every time they look at me. Oh, I know. That's why I keep showing you. That's not why. See, there you go again. Your ego giving yourself too much credit. I don't care what you think. I don't care about any of you. I'm just messing with the camera and showing you me. But I'm getting huge, brother. I'm getting strong as hell. 430 inertia pull-ups today. You know how crazy that is, bro? 430 inertia pull-ups. That's insane. Is it what? I did, what was it? How many? Was it like 190 pull-ups yesterday? It's all legit. Y'all talk about full extension. Full extension is not that far away from what I'm doing. I don't do full extension because, like I said, they're not good for you, and that's not the way you're supposed to do it. In this game, you want to go for longevity. You know, I hear it sometimes when I get off them bars. I hear it in my joints. You don't want to do that. You don't want to push it with that. You know, it's going to be there either way. I mean, there's going to be, you know, wear and tear and all that from years of doing it. But what you don't understand is I'm blessed by God and I regenerate. I'm not going to have none of them problems. That's the thing. These people keep on waiting and waiting and praying for my downfall. It's never going to happen. I promise you, ever. And if it did, so what? That's life. There's people been through all sorts of things, man. I've been through hell. And that's the part where y'all are wrong. Y'all say, Everybody goes through that. No, they don't. Ain't nobody been through this. You clearly ain't watching the channel. Ain't nobody been through what I've been through, partner. Nobody. None of you have the heart to. If you had been through what I've been through, you'd be doing what I'm doing. Straight up. They act like I work out for no reason, like there's nothing else to do. No, I work out because it's my calling, because I got to get ready. Because I'm coming up against all these folks, and I got to be strong as hell. Got to be durable. Got to be resistant to everything. Got to be able to take anything and keep pushing. That's the whole point of this. That's what y'all don't get. I have a calling. Yeah, my life is hard. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just my life is hard. There's nothing wrong with your life being hard or difficult. That doesn't make it unbeautiful. My life is gorgeous. You are afraid of pain. You are afraid to go through anything. You are lazy and don't want to get up and work. That's your issue. Don't ever speak on me in my life. None of you. Ever again. Don't ever let me catch none of you talking greasy in front of me. Ever. You understand? And like I said, you hide online, but I'm out here every day and I run my business right in front of your face. And you all tried to stop it and couldn't. And it's public in front of everyone. Why are you concerned about me making money? How does that concern you? You know that's illegal the minute you concern yourself with my money and my income? It's illegal. See, they don't have any game. All they know how to do is do crimes and illegal activity while they hide. What is that? That's super whack. Y'all ain't even a part of this, bro. Spam. That's what time it is now, yeah. Now y'all got a skedaddle. They was acting like there was a back and forth. See, every time I try to turn on the chat, they start taking advantage and talking in some way that don't exist. Bro, I done been addressed y'all. Like, find something to do. Yeah, no, don't talk to me. Like I said, we over here wealthy as hell. Like I said, billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 in jewelry. 530 on my wrist, got them pissed. Every time I say the facts, they get mad. Mineral rights, oil royalties. I got it all. I sold mineral rights and oil royalties for 10 grand, 10 bands, right? Like, are you serious? These people are funny as hell. You don't know nothing about me, homie. You don't know nothing about me, Duke. You understand? I'm a boss. Feel me? Like I said, sold 50-acre property for over 100,000. I've done independent real estate. I don't know what you're talking about. I have bank accounts with over 300,000 and the best stocks money can buy. Only reason I'm talking about money because you keep yapping. The minute that you want to stop talking and just acknowledge defeat, we good. Feel me? Everybody loses to Tyree Sneed, man. You're no different, bro. Ain't none of y'all special, man. There's no such thing as denial of reality. Look at you. Look at what you got going on over there. You was talking about you, and I proved it. Like I said, homeboy who was talking about me and my life, he lost both jobs, got ran off the neighborhood, and got all his karma. And I ain't never seen him around here, ever. And he's terrified of Batman. He got G-checked and sunned. What's up now? Yeah, like I said, quit paying people off and bribing people across state lines. That's huge felonies. I want to see a courtroom and a judge who's corrupt look me in my face and tell me that he's not going to give y'all the sentence that you all have earned after I explain these people were paying off employees at gas stations, bribing them. And then the truth of your actual agenda and what you want to do to me is going to come out. And I got all these other YouTubers, right? All of them, right? As witnesses, and some of them going through things that are similar. Boy, good luck, bro. When I tell them, yeah, they was online talking about that they wanted me to take them to court. Do they feel like that now that you sit right across from me and I win easily? What are you talking about? Bro, y'all are looking at life sentences in prison. You're not crazy, bro. You're not built like that, bro. You really can't think straight. Yeah, these are folks that they don't have it together. Like all the dogs aren't barking. That's why they said their plan was, oh, we want to drive him, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you can't do that to someone like me because I don't care. The thing is, I match energies. If you crazy, I'm crazier than you. That's how I made it in the street. That's something I needed for my survival. See, that's the thing. I just don't play your game. When you talk to me, you know I'm going to match your energy. You tried to take advantage of that. You failed. What's up now? That's what I thought. Yeah, that stuff is over with. I don't want to hear it ever again. I'm tired of hearing it, bro. Them people is on repeat like a teleprompter. Like, what is that, bro? You don't have no game? You don't know how to talk? It's like the when y'all try to make fake jokes and nobody laugh and you keep repeating the same line, laughing at yourself. And folks is desperate. What? Yeah, you mad as hell that we wealthy, huh? You mad as hell we living better than you, huh? I make all my money upright. I gained my channel genuinely. All y'all do is cheat. Y'all try to twist everything real. That's what they do. They try to say reality's all the opposite. And these companies in this system let them do it. These are maniacal people who don't even make sense. And yet they can't even produce any capital out of it. They ain't making no money. None of them. I guarantee you I've made more money than all y'all put together on here. We get bigger donations than y'all. I'm talking about whole cults on here. I'm one man by myself and I just stand on my own with God. I don't even have friends, no affiliation, nothing. We get more money than all of them. To date. Just recently. We stay getting more money than y'all. Hold up. Any day now. Yeah, these folks are funny. Like, legit funny. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Legit, I've never seen nothing like it. It's just funny as hell. Yeah, homeboy was jealous of my life. Can you imagine? You're a grown man, bro. You're a grown man. You held 2 jobs out here. I'm going to call you out and make you look like a fool. You had 2 jobs out here, Cameron, right? You had 2 jobs out here for quite a while. As minute I showed up, right? I had just shown up. I got back, right? Because I was running the streets. I was moving around. I was in all these other places. I was in Austin being a boss. I was an independent contractor on taxes, running a food truck by myself, making buku bucks. And the boss touched down, get over here, and immediately you start tripping because I just talked and got my way into a job, and I was the best at that job that they've ever had. That's a fact. And anyone will vouch for that who's telling the truth and normal out here, right? And you would sit there and watch DVDs and not work and then just leave. Like, what? How do you deserve to get paid? Why are you going to say you're a manager or what? Yeah, and Mr. Cameron, right, as well as your soft homeboy who's a joke, right? He's terrified of Batman. You had 2 jobs out here, remember? 2 jobs. I can still go right in there anytime I want. I'm good to go everywhere. I get to do what I want. That's what y'all do. They make phone calls everywhere trying to say I don't have civil rights and I can't go places because y'all just jelly. How does that make sense? You understand? Like, what? I mean, that's a crime. You know, you have to do something tangible to, you know, not be allowed in somewhere or something. You have to do something really, really wrong. It can't be little small stuff. It can't be just me existing. Yeah, see, you want some jelly stuff. Yeah, so Mr. Cameron, you had 2 jobs out here for years, right? Wasn't doing nothing. I was running circles around you financially. I had all the wealth. You claimed that you were my boss. Imagine that. Like, you're going to ever be my boss. No, sir, I came to help y'all out. That's reality. I'm an independent contractor on taxes. Like, you was jealous because I told you reality that I was just making 50 to 70 an hour. That's just the truth. I don't know why narcs try to act like the truth. Oh, yeah, I'm going to project. Oh, no, reality's different. Oh, he's lying. But every time you talk, you're lying. Oh, it's a fact. I was making 50 to 70 an hour. That's what I make. I know my value. I'm an independent contractor on taxes. So the big chef came in and touched down, right? And you didn't like it because you're from the valley. That's what people in the valley do. They got no game, so they sit there being jelly. All y'all doing is giving the valley a bad name. I ain't from here, bro. You don't listen. See what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to help y'all, man. What? So yeah, so homeboy touched down, I touched down, and you were already phased. Like, bro, you could have just stood there and played your position and pretended you was a boss that didn't work and watched DVDs, right? You never worked. You never did anything. I worked hard as hell every day doing everything. How are you going to tell me anything? You're not my boss. Ain't nobody my boss, partner. And that's what I told you, and you felt phased about it, right? You're not my boss. If I work for any company, nobody is my boss. I'm a grown man helping you out. That's just the truth. See, you wasn't used to a real man, meaning you weren't raised by one. Ooh, I'm talking about your people. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? I'm out here right now. I'm out here every day. I'm out here where you don't come around no more. You can't come out here. Facts. And that's exactly what I said it was gonna be, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. But you tough, right? You tough, but you got G-checked and sunned, right? And ran, right? In front of everyone too. Right? Then you tried to snitch. right? So, I mean, guess what? That's your label now. People know what you are. Yeah, them folks is funny. Here we got more nonsense. High beams on it as high as possible for no reason. That's what they do. They get upset out here because they all work together because they all cowards. Oh, he's saying the truth. He's on live stream. Drive circles around him. Oh, gee. Huh, right. Exactly. What you mean? I ain't got to be nice. I don't got to walk around here like everything all good. It ain't all good. All these people accepting money from Carly Fiorina. All these people are part of it. What's up? I ain't going to be gang stalked. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, exactly. Everybody around me keep it moving. What? I know how to follow the law. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Y'all folks is funny. That's right. I'll be out here every day doing my thing. This is my territory, my area. I own all this. And all this land is mine too. I'm telling you straight up, all this land. And I'll walk anywhere I want out here. Now what? Now what? That's what I thought. Yeah. See, people don't get, I'm not the one to push an issue with, homie. Believe me. I done warned y'all a million times. I done told y'all, bro. Real talk. Hell, I didn't even waste no time. I went and G-checked immediately. I went and sunned him so quick. I actually tried to go and address him that night. And he wasn't over there. You know, he was running. So he tried to, whatever, get out early or something. Because he got on my phone playing, thought he was going to talk to me some way on my phone that he would never talk to in front of my face. I was just in front of him for hours. See, that's what these folks do. See, and they try to lean on the system. That's why he was saying, do it. Go to the system. I don't go to the system, bro, because I already know they corrupt. Who do y'all think you are? You thought you think you a gangster or something? Like what? To me, that says that you're saying that you have people on payroll when you say that go do it stuff. To me, that says that you know they're corrupt because they're working for you. And you ain't got no money. So I need to know how that works. That's a silly thing to say, bro, when you committing tons of crimes. You see what I'm saying? Did they do anything about it? No. People committed crimes. Homeboy took bribes right up here at this corner store, right? So why was that not investigated? They have new owners, right? So why was that not investigated at this corner store that he took bribes from an underground illegal organization called the Red Triangles? Oh, I'm exposing everything. I told y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Every time I come out here, I told you I'm going to press y'all. Every time I come out here, I'm going to say all the truth about what y'all do. Until I get this whole place exposed and get everything y'all doing shut down. Real talk. These people don't get it. I shut down illegal organizations for a living. You want to get cute with me? Please play with me. Play with me because I'll end up getting everything out here shut down the right way. Legally. I got Empower Network shut down. Look how big of a pyramid scheme that was. You better ask about me. Y'all folks is funny, man. Like I said, what you talking about? I think all that should be investigated. 100%. You had that Pilo guy, right? He couldn't even stock his shelves, could never have lottery. The minute the new owners came in, they have lottery now. They got all this other stuff. Like, truth is, I don't even go in there. Like, because everything's too expensive. I ain't been over there in forever. But I can go when I want. Just like I can go anywhere. I can go to a restaurant. I can go anywhere. You can sit there and whine to whoever. You feel me? Like, that's the thing. All you're going to do is make me more famous. That's what they do. They be like trying to attract attention, and people don't even know what they talking about. Like, what is you talking about? You have a whole campaign of slander and libel on my name. That's criminal. You understand? I don't answer to trolls on the internet. Just because I'm famous doesn't mean I should suffer or go through anything, right? So what you mean? Yeah, Cameron was jealous because he saw my channel. He couldn't handle it, right? That's supposed to be new? Oh, y'all that jealous? You that jealous? You can't get a career of your own. Yeah, you were jealous because I was working and I told you. And then I went out and I'd be Batman at night. I'd come home in the morning and go to sleep. Or come back and then I'd work too. On the weekend I was doing it. That was going to be my plan. And I was making pretty decent money, right? When I went up to Austin, I think my check, remember, was like, I had like 800 in the bank or something. Like I had a little bit of change at the time. I didn't think that was much. You know what I mean? But it was. And that's my thing. When did I not make money? I'm just saying these folks keep saying things that never happened. Like, yeah, you want to paint somebody in a light that's negative because you know it's all positive with me. It doesn't matter if it's my rich hustle, broke hustle. Either way, I'm rich because I gained equity, but you just jealous of my gifts. Oh, y'all. I'm just telling you the truth, man. He accepted money. I guarantee you. And either way, he took phone calls and he worked with them. I know that for a fact and proved that publicly. That Cameron dude, that weird dude with the glasses. He backed down. He was terrified. He's terrified of Batman. And I'm telling you the truth. He got ran out the neighborhood. Homeboy, literally, he lost both jobs. And even the guy who defended him lost that other job. That's not karma? So I wasn't in the right? Because they was looking at me like I was crazy, like I was wrong, or I was in the wrong, but somebody's literally committing a crime on my phone for no reason when I was just in front of them. Bro, you could have talked to me in front of me. No, it's about principle of the matter and the actual law. I don't care what these people do and what they telling you. I'm telling you how it go. They don't know the law. I don't care. It ain't about whose side they take. Who are they? I'm their superior now. Like what? That's why I created all this. They don't get it. It was all a response to everything you talking about. Because now I'm their superior. They can't tell me nothing. I'll tell them straight up to their face, bro, I'm your superior. Be quiet. Straight up. I ain't hearing nothing you talking about. How many pull-ups you can do? Exactly. I'm not going to argue with you. See, I'm white. I'll tell you straight up, I'm white. Yeah, white people don't argue. We don't talk. See, that's that culture. That culture. Y'all want to talk and argue. Yeah, y'all ain't used to my people. I'm telling you right now, you ain't used to my people. 100%. Yeah, I'm white, and I'm proud of it. Now, what's up? Do something. Exactly. Ain't none of y'all going to do nothing. Every day, I'm going to come out here and press y'all. I'm the big bad wolf on the block. Every day. Like, what? Y'all want to act and live like we in prison and stuff? What's up? When you ain't even about that life and none of y'all come from that environment, and I do? I'm from the hood. The real hood. Said, what? You don't know nothing about me, bro. My whole past is ghetto as hell. My whole past, I came up hard. I'm a real, actual thug. I came up in the Bluff in Bankhead, Atlanta. You serious? Real talk. What do you mean? I got arrested in Bankhead, Atlanta. I'm a real one on the block. I used to run dudes off corners. You see what I'm saying? So when you deal with someone like me who came up and we came from the hood, like what, I'm supposed to not feel proud of who I am? Like, who are they? Who are you people? You people are in my country, bro. Who is you playing with? You people funny as hell. No, the fact is that I've really been quiet and nice and I'm done. I'm going to start telling y'all what it really is. Can you imagine some people who ain't even from this country trying to talk to me like I'm not me, or look at me like they looking down? You looking down on me, but you're 3 feet tall? You looking down on the guy who owns 14 cars and has more wealth than you'll ever imagine to date, after I got set up and targeted by the corrupt out here and your corrupt government. When real people make real money, we get targeted. You didn't take nothing. Do your research on the story. Y'all lost horribly. Okay? Y'all left with nothing and got nothing from me. And then you tried to pretend. And then you sent people online to start lying and making up stories. What do you mean? Bro, I don't do the game where people talk about my life at all. Talk about my pain, talk about my people, talk about anything regarding me, talk about my family, keep my name and all my people's name out your mouth. It's that simple. Ain't no more tricks. Y'all do the same things over and over. We ain't hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm not dealing with it. I care less what you're talking about. You talk to me, I'm filming. You're going to be on camera and you're going to be famous. 100%. I don't care who you are. I'm letting you know ahead of time. You understand? And I'm going to put you in your place verbally and tell you what it is. And I'm going to be good and do the right thing and maintain my freedom and maintain the fact that I'm rich. That's why I make music talking about it. You just another one mad that I'm rich. That's all these folks care about, money. Yeah, and I'm still rich and still wealthy, and I always will be. Good talk. And I'm the only gangster out here. You better get that right. Ain't nobody else a gangster. You got agents and people that they send here and there, or just that are around that, you know, get upset a couple of times. Getting upset don't make you a gangster. They throw tantrums. You know, they're people who act like they're tough. I mean, you don't own what I own. You're not at this. You're not at my level. You know, I never backed down from nothing. I never said, oh, I'm too rich to be the streets. You got to give me credit where credit's due, man. I mean, I started my whole career as a gangster rapper. That's the truth. You ain't going to find nobody like me out here. I promise you that. That's just common sense. So that's my whole point. Like, people do a lot of talking. I want to see y'all talk now. Come on, talk that crazy stuff now, bro. For talking in front of me, bro. Now that I'm doing 430 inertia pull-ups, did 190 pull-ups, said, how many is it? 84 world records. Now come talk to me like you don't know. Come now pretend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these people act like what I'm doing like it didn't happen. That's what they'll try to do. They still will try to do it. These people are delusional out here and everywhere. Come on, bro. You in America and think y'all running something. This is America. These homes are in America. You're on my land. You'll do what I say, and it's that simple. Welcome to America. Welcome to, you're in my house. What did you think this was? Yeah, we don't have to cater to you. We don't break bread with you either. You understand? Like, what? It's weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You want to know the fact? Most of the people in the valley support me because of how I talk and my stance. They don't like y'all either. That's the truth. They're online, going at them online, like in gas stations. They be telling y'all off. The people from down here, they don't even like them. That's the thing. Y'all got an answer for everything, this and that. Like, I don't care who's who. I care about your soul and how you acting and how you talking. That's all I care about. That's the thing. Can you imagine these folks acting like people got time on their hands? I'm rich. I'm established. I'm successful. If you wanted to argue or have a word of protest, you had all day. Y'all had years. You've had over 2 decades to come see me. What's the excuse? Exactly. Be quiet. You ain't talking about nothing. Y'all could have been like, they want to act like they want to get online and just type to type. Like, yeah, ain't nobody arguing with me. We don't have to argue with people because I make my own money. Paid bills for years, millions of dollars. I paid $8,500 in land taxes. That's a lot. I heard somebody else talk about land taxes the other day. I said, I paid $8,500. It was more than what they paid. And what I paid for is actually worth it, right? What I paid for is actually worth money, right? See what I'm saying? And y'all is funny as hell, man. And I'm telling you reality. All of them. They either good and cool or they all in a panic. You know what I mean? These folks know they can't do nothing. What did you think I was going to do? Be quiet? What did you think I was going to do? Sit back? Oh, I'm supposed to be scared or something? Ooh, corruption. Ooh, y'all are so scary. What? Bro, I backed everybody down in Carriazalas in the jail down here. The biggest dudes. I had dudes literally where they were completely quiet and wouldn't say a word because I told them to be quiet. I'm a gangster. I had the whole cell. You could feel the tension in the air the minute I turned up and let them know it's like that. We can do whatever. Like yelling though, and the whole cell they were like, "Yeah, he's crazy. El güey este güey es loco. He's loco, white boy." Yeah, they didn't want no problems. I'm telling you the truth. I was in there with the Bayucos and all that. Homeboy, I was like, what? I don't care about that, bro. I lived with Bayucos before. Shout out to Big Worm. Y'all know who that is? I know all the real people. Shout out to Big Worm. He's huge. All he does is drink. I know the one out there in Harlingen too. The something, that's what they call him, like crazy, something local. I met him in person. I know Javier. Ask him. They was jelly too, or no, Javier was. The rest of them were cool. Javi was jealous. I don't care who jealous of me, bro. That's what they do in the jail system down here. A lot of them from Harlingen, then the ones I was backing down. I'm just telling you the truth. We don't get along. We not cool. We not friends. Like, that's the thing. I don't care who you are. So before y'all talk about, oh, this and that and blah, 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 who cares? Harlingen is a complete joke. Why don't we just say the truth? I don't care about you. That's what's in Harlingen, some people that want to act like they're tough. What? Remember when I went to college over there? I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I was out there, like, we were getting into it back then. Like, really getting into it bad. You know what I mean? And folks was having to literally, like, drag me away. They said, let's go ahead and get you out of this this area before this gets worse. Yeah, folks was shook. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what happened in the past. I remember when they was talking about, you owe this. I said, are you going to make me pay it? I wasn't nice at all. So, like, the folks in Harlingen, they terrified of me. Like, I'm the real thing, bro. That's what people understand. I move independent. Like, just like all these other people, just like all your little gang members claim they don't move independent. They got to have a crew regardless of their affiliation because they cowards, right? I move by myself. That's the thing, the reason you should really fear me, because I'm dolo all the time. I don't need nobody. That's the difference between me and all of you. Y'all got to have all your homeboys. You ain't without your homeboys. Oh, y'all some cowards, bro. You don't know nothing about what you talking about. Real talk. You got Red Pill in the chicken coop talking about town business. Town business. You don't even know what town business means. You look like a little leprechaun. So what? Talking about town business. Town business is in Oakland, bro. You're in Seattle. You're such a fraud. You tried to crip walk. You couldn't crip walk at all, bro. I could if they taught me. I've never learned it. I could learn it real quick. I come from that. Like I said, I came up from the original intent with the Bloods and Crips from LA. That's what I am. That's literally what I would have been. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It's not what I would have been, but I came up in the culture. I was a little kid out there. I knew all the real ones. I'm just being real, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. That's what I come from. Literally, my dad had me out there in LA. And with the ones that are like from here, you know, they were from LA, but I'm saying my people. I wasn't around the other ones all the time. Sometimes, but in LA, I specifically remember, because I remember the set and everything. I remember the basketball court. I literally remember being out there. Had a head full of blonde hair. I remember running around. Lights were on the court, and I remember. I know who the people were that were there. I don't want to say the word on here. Y'all should be able to figure it out. LA, the actual people. You know what I mean? Like the ones who were like, what's up, SA? Those are the ones I came up with when I was a little kid. So everything you say, it makes no sense because you don't have a clue who you're talking to. Like, I'm worldly. I deal with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. I just don't have to be. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like, I'm independent and I always reserve the right to just turn up anytime I want. I do what I want. Nobody controls me. I'm everything you want to be, Red Pill. I'm the real deal. You understand? And that's right. And I got wealth and I push my weight around and I tell these folks what to do and I do what the hell I want. 100%. You're right. That's where folks be getting it twisted. All they did was be jelly. I'm not at the public's discretion. There ain't nothing nobody can do towards me at all anymore, right? All y'all tried every little coward tactic you could just because you don't like that I'm saying the truth and that I stand my ground. I'm about tired of that. Like, real talk. It's getting old. You know, like I said, y'all make fake livings off of petty business. Why don't we talk about that? Why don't we talk about how they give all y'all a job and y'all are lazy and don't want to work? Real talk. I'm telling you the truth. They be complaining about, oh, I don't want to work. Like, bro, I would do your job in a minute. I've been asking. They won't hire me. Real talk. Every time I ask, they say the same thing. Some excuse, this, that. Like, don't tell me that they don't have an attitude, man. It's not everybody, but it's some of them. And it's everywhere. Everywhere down here. That's what they do. You come down here, they act like you're supposed to put up with it. Nah, I'm good. I won't. How about I put up with nothing? How about that? You know what I mean? How about this, my world? Yeah, like, if you don't like it, hey, I got no problem with y'all, you know, paying for new housing for me. Go ahead and send the white boy to somewhere else. I'll gladly go. Just give me the money. That's the thing these folks don't get. Like, if anything, my job now is to become the biggest problem ever for these people until they have to ship me somewhere. Real talk. Send me somewhere with some money. Real talk. Oh, I'll gladly leave. Give me over $50,000 though. Then y'all ain't got to deal with me. Real talk. But until then, I'm going to keep on running everything. You see what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And I'm lying. I wouldn't just really go away. I'd come back, but I'm just saying, like, for the time being, or if you want me to let up, because I control everything. I run the streets, bro. You folks have no idea. You don't know anything about me. Them folks be running their mouths. We put in so much work. We run everything at a street level. Like, that's the thing. People talk. That's fine. That's all cute. Like, I don't do the YouTubers pretend that they're in the streets thing. I don't do that game. Because if you was in the streets, I would have been seeing you already. Because I'm in the street. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, people really be getting on here playing. You just barking up the wrong tree, bro. You entertaining a conversation that you should not be entertaining. It's like, I mean, you trying to basically, I mean, I don't got to explain it. It's clear what you're trying to do. And that's not something that normal folks do. You know, like I said, stay in your lane. You don't come from my world. Feel me? That's the thing they really don't get is like I did all the real stuff. Like I talked about all of it, bro. You know, like that's the thing. They think that you're gonna gauge your words according to how people feel. Like out here, are you serious, bro? I care less how anybody feels out here. I'm gonna do me, and every day I'm gonna push the limits more and say what I want and do what I want. I don't care how nobody feels. I'm fearless. I took on a truck in one. You think I care about you folks? Not at all. Not at all, cuzzy. Like I said, folks is just funny, man. They be talking like they really own something. What are y'all on? Any of you, what is you on? What have y'all ever been about? What are you talking about? Like I said, like people still whining about the government and Trump. Trump is irrelevant, bro. What is you talking about, bro? Trump. Like, I just think it's weird that people think like evil people are going to get away with what they do. Like, bro, justice is always had. Like, trust me, they're not going to get away with it. Like Trump, I mean, good luck to him because he's going to need it, bro. He's going to go through absolute hell. I'll predict that right now. I guarantee it. How do I know? Because he sold his soul to the devil. Everybody who sells their soul, right, the devil always comes to collect. It doesn't matter who you are. He ain't nobody special. He inherited his little fake stuff. He's never been rich. He drove the family business, you know, into the ground, completely failed with that. They took like the jet or the helicopter. And he's a Mason, so he doesn't own any of this stuff. He doesn't pay for any of the stuff he owns because he doesn't have to, because he doesn't actually own it. He's a Mason. It's the same exact concept, and this is concrete proof, proven in the pudding, that Wes Watson was pulled over in a car with like illegal plates or no plates. And they ran it, and he said that's not how it works, and told the dealership what you're doing is illegal, basically, and you can't do that. Okay? And they're like, oh, well, we're trying to speed up the process. No, like you have to have your paperwork in order. You have to have the vehicle registered. Yeah, he was driving an unregistered vehicle, so he should be in prison for years, first of all. So why was he able to even be out with Mr. Jack Doherty, who's another criminal? That man figures out everything. They're all criminals. Jack Doherty is desperate for views. Why would you be desperate for views if you were rich? Ooh, easy. Jack Doherty's broke. All Masons are poor. They sold their soul to the devil, and they have to make sacrifices in order to continue to barely survive and get by. I have my soul. I'm already rich. I don't have to do anything for anyone. Rich people don't do interviews all the time. Nobody does that unless they want to. The rappers and stuff, they have to because they're under contract. See what I'm talking about? See, folks want to talk, but I'm trying to explain to you there's no one who knows the streets more than me because I've been in them longer than all y'all. That's the thing. Like all this stuff about telling me I'm someone I'm not. No, you're trying to make me feel some way about that I come from the streets and I'm street oriented. I have never. You're repeating my words. I'm the one who said all those things, and I'm not going to repeat them because, again, how does that make sense in the first place? Don't repeat my words to me. Say something that comes from you. You have no originality? Right, because you have no soul. These are soulless human beings, man. They're not humans. It's pathetic, man. Y'all are in desperation, bro. Like, what? I can recognize when you repeat my words back to me. Yeah, that's what I said about all of them. I said they always stuck in the street because they have no money. These people are obsessed. There was a reading today came out. It said exactly what these people doing, what I've been talking about today. Come on, bro. I'm not making this stuff up, bro. So don't tell me how you want to talk about karma and just sit there and wait and, you know, want like not good things for me. What is that, bro? That's witchcraft. That's exactly what witchcraft is. That's what words are. Words are spells. Yeah, you're trying to speak negativity upon me, right? And I don't play like that. So, like I said, when you're dealing with cowards that hide and do that, right, stay yourself over there because you will never come out here. You will never say nothing to my face. I promise you. I'll tell you every day. You ain't going to do nothing about it. And I don't have to be docile. I don't got to be nothing. This is who you're talking to, the mob that runs the streets and the dude who's been in a million you-know-whats. Literally. Like, what? I don't know what they're talking about. In my history, boy, it's been crazy. They've tried to twist every detail of everything I say, any word. These people are scary. All of them. They all scared me. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. I've been in standoffs with corrupt officials. Literally. I up in Green Bay, everywhere. On top of that, right, I defeated all the gangs, all the gang members. I defeated everybody in the street, didn't matter who it was. I defeated everyone in high school. I defeated everybody in the jails. There hasn't been anyone I've lost to, ever. Even these people jellying me in these gyms, like Gold's Gym, I put them in their place verbally. I don't know what you're talking about. I already stood up to them. Ask about me. Yeah, I already stood up to them. Oh, I defeated Gold's Gym. I defeat everyone, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, bro, quit being jelly. Like, that's my thing. I come around here, I'm just a white boy, and y'all feel like that? Okay, well, then don't tell me we not superior. I'll tell you straight up. Don't tell me we not superior if all you're going to do is be jelly. Apparently we are, right? Exactly. Because they can feel it. They feel it in their bones and their soul, right? I'm going to tell you why. Because my ancestors, that's why. How do you think they got all this land? They came through hard body. I'm got to be quiet about it. I'm here. I don't shrink for nobody. The lion moves for nobody. I'm who I am. Why are you always walking? Why are you even talking to me? Why are you talking to me and have no self-awareness of what you're doing? You don't get to talk to me. We're not the same. These are like regular folks, like regular people. Just enjoy your fake illusion, pretend you're rich, waste your money giving it to these slouches, right? And stay out my way. You don't get to talk to me. Somebody lied to you. Yeah, you don't get to say nothing to me. What? Trust me, way too much has happened around me. They don't get it. They don't get that the way they portrayed 50 Cent, I'm the real thing. Like, I'm active. Like, things happen around me. Like everything they saying is a lie. All of it. So, yeah, my whole deal is like, ain't nobody on YouTube about nothing, man. They ain't trying to get busy. They ain't trying to get busy. They ain't about no action. Ain't none of y'all about nothing, bro. Y'all don't even want to participate in my league I'm on. Nothing. I said I did bar security for 7 years, completely untouched. Never took an L. Handled a whole bunch of folks. Sent people running to the police in Austin all the time. And I'm crystal clear. I did everything right. I'm great at my job, right? Crystal clear record. I got no felonies. I'm a boss, bro. I'm a boss and a genius. That's why you can't figure me out. I mean, so trying to act like anybody is aggressive, that's a big no-no, man, because right now you're very aware, just like you were aware when I went up there in Lansing Heights, Michigan, and you tried to set me up and you lost, right? You didn't gain anything. You lost. You took an L. Remember, and I told you beforehand what it was. You heard me loud and clear. Then you went on the internet and started playing games I don't care about. And I ignored you and kept being successful. Yep. I don't take bait. Yeah. So like I said, that's the thing. I'm in a space right now, same deal. I've cleaned it up. I've cleaned everything all the way up. I got a beautiful life. And that's what they really after. They want my beautiful life. They want to walk in my shoes. They want the things I have. You want the riches I got. You'll never have what I have. So why even go crazy thinking about it, sweetheart? You understand, chicken legs? You want to know the funniest thing, too? The characters in The Dark Knight, mutants, and we are the law. The mutants are hilarious. And I think that's really might be the way it goes, too. And, like, the mutants are pretty scary, bro. They're legit. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's what they say. Like, they go around, they're like, chicken legs, something else legs that I'm not going to say on here. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, why do they say that? Like, it's just weird, the irony, you know? It's a great little cartoon. It's awesome. I watch it all the time. I might see it tonight. But yeah, man, I don't worry about people, bro. I'm going to speak freely in my life and be me. That's the whole thing. Like, these people trying to do that same thing. Bro, I got out of that imaginary cage stuff a long time ago. That's what all this was about for me. Yeah, I want to say what I want. You don't like it, too bad. I'm a public figure. I got a voice. I got a job to do. They can't tell me nothing. I know how to speak. I know how to follow the rules. I know how to follow the law. And I'm lawless anyway. I'm above the law. I don't got to follow the law. I'll do what the hell I want. How about that? It's my turn. Oh, y'all do. It's like Christina said. She said it right. She said, yeah, let it out. You can say what you want. They sure do. Right. Y'all say whatever the hell you want because you corrupt. And y'all got all your little corrupt ties and connections. Like, what I'm saying and asking is, why do these folks... It's like something got me on my forehead. Hopefully not like a spider. They're all around. But, you know, yeah, there's one on me. Hold up. Batman ain't scared of no spiders. Hell, practically, I'm not gonna say it, but I deal with them all the time, bro. What the hell was that, bro? Told you they're everywhere out here. Give me a sec. It's all good. I've been through everything else. But yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, yeah, these people, they want what I have, man. That's all. They wish they had a platform. They wish they spoke publicly. These people wish that they made YouTube checks. So why didn't you just say that? All this other talking wasn't necessary. Now you done started some whole nother other stuff. See, because you talk too much. See, this is the thing. People think they can talk anyway online. Not to everybody. Some people, when you talk, it is what it is. I mean, there's the truth. There's repercussions. You understand? There's no more people get to do whatever they want. Y'all enjoyed that luxury for enough years. Like, nah, bro, you don't get to just say whatever to me. That changes things. It changes things for everybody. Like, wow, who would want to do that? And I just noticed they're reckless. They have no regard for anyone or anything, and I'm tired of it. Like I said, bro, what's up? Like, that's what you do, right? You get online hiding, then you start yapping to the wrong folks. That's what you do. Why don't you say the truth? I'm supposed to be scared to talk? Like, what? For what? Like, I know who I am. I know you ain't talking to me. So like I said, you said nothing to me, right? And like I said, I'm out here every day, and Tone Space ran for me in Austin. Phoenix! Yeah, there's no back and forth. I addressed you the first time. You should have skedaddled, and instead, you've now committed a bunch of federal crimes, and I'm going to win in court. And you're looking at, you know, basically life in prison. You have fun with that. Because you want to be on YouTube worried about somebody else. Unbelievable, dude. Absolutely unbelievable. Real talk. It is just sad. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know. People do what they do, man. You know what I mean? People do what they do. Everything cool with me. Everything cool out here. So, like I said, I'm going to keep on doing me. I'm going to keep on doing my job. All these people know me now, man. They all know. I'm sure they watch the channel. A lot of them, they know what I do, like, every day. They know my routine. They probably know what I ate. You know? Like, I'm not trying to hide nothing. You know? So, people know what it is, man. Ain't no confusing stuff with me. I'm a grown man, and I'm going to be a grown man. That's it. Like, me, I need a new, fresh start, man. That's the whole point. These people act like they don't get it. Like, bro, the minute I get money, I can get everything fixed, renovated the way I need it. I can get everything right. And all my work that I've put in was not in vain. You understand? Like, Christina and I are going to be able to buy and do anything we want, man. I'm praying for her. She's going through some serious stuff from what she told me, and I'm worried about her. You know? But I believe she's going to be okay. I do. I believe in God's promise. You know, God promised me she was going to be okay. That's the way I feel. You know what I mean? She has to be, man. I need Christina. She's everything to me. I want to make sure she's okay. I could never handle anything happening to her. That's just the truth. We have a very tight-knit relationship. We're totally cool. We're good with each other. She's just going through a lot. It's not her fault. And it's okay to go through things. That's why, like I said, these people online, I ain't going to sit here and play with you. You ain't going to talk to me no way, bro. So like I said, I'm out here every day, and you see them hiding. So like I said, don't talk online a way that you can't talk in reality. Notice the difference? I'm right here. That's my thing. Like, don't act like you've accomplished something when you ain't done nothing. You understand? You like Tone Space right now with them fake screenshots of nothing. You ain't never sold a unit. The Geico caveman. For real. Y'all folks funny as hell. I just want to know what they talking about. Billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got your piss. That's top of line Michael Kors watch. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month, mineral rights or royalties. Still. Like, what? Like, I'm supposed to break down every little detail of what I do financially for you because you just want to say, oh, it's not happening? What is that? Of course it's happening. People in your little group saw it with their own eyes or were aware of it when I was doing business, remember? What do you mean? Bro, they cut me checks all the time. I don't get what you're saying. Like I said, sold the mineral rights for 10 grand, 10 bands, right? Sold a 50-acre property for 100,000. Like, I got lawsuits coming, all sorts of stuff, bro. And all I really want, the main thing as far as business and money, as far as business, I want to build my own restaurant. Because, like, I'm telling you, my food is going to be delicious. I'm going to make my own drinks if I can. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to make a whole revamped personal menu. And I want to make it into the biggest chain ever. And it's going to be better than McDonald's and Jack in the Box. And that's going to be their karma, too, because they suck. All of them suck. All these fast food places suck. And that's going to be their karma, because I'm going to put them out of business. And I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to prove what you're actually eating at all these fast food places. I'm going to prove it. And I'm going to prove it publicly, and I'm going to have a whole campaign about it like every day until I get them all put out of business. Watch. To where I tell y'all, yeah, you don't want to eat there. I don't care what they do. They can't do nothing about it. I'm going to say, you don't want to eat there. Hell no, you don't. Look at what they feeding you. That stuff is not meat, bro. That's not what you think you're eating. You should be able to figure out what you're eating. Go look up the story of who Ronald McDonald actually was and how demonic it is. Look who Wendy is. All that stuff is demonic. We are in the devil's den. But you got to understand is you got to wake up. That's how I know, like, this stuff makes sense. That's why I listen to God. You know, for most people, y'all wouldn't listen. You're not the Son of God. You're not the Messiah. I get it. I go through Jesus moments all the time, bro, where I want to, like, break down in tears and cry. I don't really have emotions, to be honest with you. That's what y'all really don't get and should worry about. I'm cold as hell. Like, I'm kind of lying to you. I would like to cry. I can't even make myself cry anymore. I'm cold now. I'm being honest. Like, you're sick. I'm cold, bro. Like, cold as an icicle. Cold as ice. I am cold as ice Celsius. We need Tech 9 around. Tech 9? I'm talking about the rapper. He's pretty cool. Tech Nina. He's alright. Some of his music. Or I'm gonna tell Papa. But my whole point is, like, I really do have, like, Jesus moments, though. I pray to God and ask for help. That's what Jesus was praying to him and said, please, you know, come down here, help me for the traps that they set for me. And it shows the snake, and then it shows what he does with the snake to the snake at the end of it. Like, meaning God answered the prayer, like God is real. Because the snake is slithering, and there's this woman like a demon looking at it. And that's the truth. I go through it every day. These people online, they're demons. They're straight from hell. They said so themselves. They said, we came from hell to stop you. So y'all are sitting here playing when you're watching the spiritual, you know what, happening in front of your eyes. And it's through the internet? Y'all mad corny. What? I mean, it's real too, but I'm saying with the folks from the internet, it's internet stuff. It's not real. You know what I mean? It's real what they do, but they do it all hiding. Like, nobody respects that, bro. It's cowardly. Now, what you are some people who are poor, who have nothing. Bottom of the barrel, 7 likes. For real. What you are some people who are struggling and can't get it together. I mean, it's just so crazy to me how some of them, they do have, like, their little channel fabricating like they're doing something. Why are you worried about telling someone else whether they're successful or not? Because, like I said, it's all fake. You didn't succeed. I already learned about y'all, man. Y'all create a lot of fake stuff to make it look some way. But you narcs don't know how to succeed. That's not success. If it was success, you wouldn't have to talk down on other people. Everything they say is fake. The one dude is completely delusional. I don't know what he's talking about. Talking about, I'm buying this. I'm like, bro, you have no money. You can't buy stuff and be afraid to go outside. That's the thing I don't get with them. Like, they be really entertaining. Oh, we're going to do this. You're not going to do anything. All y'all have to hide forever. Like, do these people really, like, are they really that lost? Like, do they really think, like, with all this going on, bro, you got people, like, out here that see what it is. You can't go anywhere. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You can't. Y'all can't have no spots, no nothing public. Like, nah, bro. Nah, you've done a lot on the internet. You've done too much. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. You already know what it is. People ain't going to let that slide. Some people like me, we don't let any disrespect slide. You feel me? Like I said, I'm going to be in all these places, Chicago, all that. And that's going to be the best part, too, is like, but you have to understand, you folks don't get it. You got, Trump keeps trying to push his weight around. Like right now, he's doing it using the National Guard, sending them into Chicago. Chicago said, don't come here. And he want to keep playing. Like, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about too. I told you, he does the same thing that these people do online. He uses them agencies who are corrupt, like his little you-know-whats. You understand? To send out and do what he wants in his will. And it's all evil and of the devil. I mean, that's all cute, you know? Like, it's all cute, but like I said, all I'm going to say is this. It doesn't matter who it is, bro. It doesn't matter who it is, bro. It doesn't matter who Trump sends. It doesn't matter where we at. It doesn't matter. The fact is that you're going to have a Batman in Chicago who's rich and has all the strength and all the power. You're talking about a National Guard. You ever seen the movie Rambo? The National Guard is a joke. Okay? Like, the National Guard's always a joke. Ooh, you're going to send the National Guard to Chicago. Ooh, the National Guard, they're the biggest joke ever. You understand? There's going to be a Batman in Chicago. You understand? So, I mean, what's your purpose? Like, I mean, like an unideable Batman. See, that's why Batman got to be unideable. It has to be. I already know. Because it's too real. So that's my point. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying there's going to be a Batman, unideable Batman. We're not afraid of you. We run the streets. So, I mean, they could say, oh, we're going to send this and that. I mean, that's fine. And they're going to be watching Batman, you know, run the streets. Like, just keep in mind, the Batman has no limits, isn't controlled by anybody. I'm going to be flying all over the place, doing whatever I want. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, I follow rules still, but just stay out my way. Like, that's the thing. Like, you understand, Batman could literally fly down in front of the National Guard or whoever. This is the truth of where we're at. This is what we do all this for. Fly down in front of you, land in front of you, and say, stay out of my way. And then just fly away. That's all I have to do. See, I could do everything and follow the rules and do it the right way, and it'll be hilarious. You understand? Like, real talk. You're not going to do anything about it. Like, come on, bro. Batman is stronger than all of you put together. That's what they don't get. Like, why do you think I do all this strength training? You think I do it to impress y'all? You think I'm doing it to act cute? No, I'm doing it so I can be stronger than the whole military put together. Not one person, all of you. I think all of you are soft. One man is stronger than all of you. So that's the whole point. Like, these folks is funny. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you're doing the right thing, cool. If you're not doing the right thing, I mean, Batman can go on camera and talk publicly too, bro. There's a lot of ways to handle a situation. I could just expose you publicly. I could literally pull my phone out, film it, me talking to you, if it was the National Guard, and prove, oh, okay, you folks is, you know, not nobody. Like, y'all ain't out here to help. Like, what is you doing? It's like that one dude, he was like a vet, and he was talking to these corrupt ones, and he said, what you're doing is un-American. That's the type of dude I am. All right? So, like I said, it is what it is. People never going to get it. Y'all never going to understand. That's all I got to say, man. I'm successful. You're not. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Have a good night.